Your body grew up, but the little you, they've been trapped ever since the first time you felt unloved. That's when your nervous system locked into survival mode. You started people chasing just to stay connected, and it shows up now in ways you can't even see. You chase emotionally unavailable people. You overfunction in relationships. You apologize when you're the one hurting because deep down you feel that love still has to be earned. But here's what nobody tells you though. The inner child still lives inside of you, and it's still waiting for softness, for safety, for someone, anyone, to finally say, you didn't deserve that. You think you're just tired, but you're not. You're carrying a lifetime of self-abandonment. You left yourself every time you tried to make them stay. You left yourself every time you let someone treat you like an option. You left yourself when you made peace with crumbs and call it a meal. You've been at war with your own worth ever since. And what you call a healing journey is actually you trying to find your way back to the version of you. The version that should have been left behind. And this part, it's going to hurt a bit because you weren't the problem. You were the child. But they made you feel like the curse, like your existence was an inconvenience. And now you don't know how to receive love because deep down, you're still that little version of you, waiting for someone to finally come back. That's why you freeze when someone offers consistency. That's why compliments feel uncomfortable. That's why you struggle to trust good things, because trauma taught your body to prepare for the worst, even when the best is right in front of you. You've been calling it independence, but it's actually emotional armor. You've been calling it, I'm just used to being alone. But deep down, you've been scared that connection means pain. Now, this is where most people feel stuck. You're waiting for someone else to fix what was broken, but healing doesn't come when someone else chooses you. It comes when you choose yourself. It comes when you stop chasing validation and start giving yourself the love you've been begging for. So let's be real. You're not just tired. You're emotionally exhausted from pretending your inner child isn't still bleeding. You've outgrown the house. You've outgrown the childhood. You've outgrown the people who hurt you. You haven't outgrown the pain. It's still living inside of you. And it shows up every time. You can't set a boundary without guilt. You overextend yourself just to feel valuable. You get attached to anyone who shows you attention. This is trauma bonding. This is validation seeking. This is love addiction disguised as loyalty. And you can't fix it by achieving more. You fix it by going back. Going back and saying to your inner child, I'm here now and I'm not leaving again. Say that out loud. I'm here now and I'm not leaving again. Let it land. Let it echo. Because sometimes the first person you need to hear it from is you. You've been praying for healing, but ignoring the version of you that actually needs it. The version of you that still flinches when somebody raises their voice. The version of you that still looks for permission to rest. The one that gets nervous when things are calm. Because you were trained to expect chaos. That is what emotional unavailability looks like. But from yourself to yourself. You're unavailable to your own pain. You've numbed it so long, you forgot where it hurts. But the body never forgets. That stomach ache, that anxiety spike, that overwhelming need to fix everything before someone else gets mad, that's your inner child trying to get your attention. But here's the part no one told you. You're allowed to stop pretending you're okay. You're allowed to fall apart in peace. You're allowed to say, I was never given the tools for this, and still decide to learn now. Because healing isn't about blame, it's about ownership. You don't get to rewrite what happened to you, but you get to reparent yourself now. Reparenting is not just a trend, it's a rescue mission. You go back and meet yourself at the moment the pain began, and instead of abandoning them again, you sit beside them this time. You say, I see you, I hear you. You didn't deserve that. And it's safe to heal now. You stop trying to be strong just so it doesn't make others uncomfortable. You stop bending yourself to keep people who never once bent for you. You stop shrinking because guess what? The version of you that deserves love needs it now more than ever. And this time, it's coming for you. And if you believe in God, I need you to hear this. God doesn't just want the healed version of you. He wants the broken version too. The one even you stopped praying for. The one you felt ashamed to show everyone. Anyone. The inner child. The one you've been hiding. That's the one he's waiting on. God is not disgusted by your wounds. He's drawn to them because he's near to the brokenhearted, not the ones who pretend they're okay. You don't need to have it all together to come home. You just need to stop running from the parts of you that feel unloved. You're not too far gone. You're not too broken. You're not unloved. You're just disconnected from the part of you that never got the love they needed in the first place. And that part of you is still waiting. So let's come back. Let's stop searching for people to make you feel whole, and instead be the first person to give yourself permission to heal. Your worth is not tied to what you do for others. Your value is not based on the little space you take up. Your love is not something you should have to beg for. You've done enough. You've tried enough. You survived enough. Now, it's time to love the part of you that had to grow up too fast, stayed silent too long, and carried too much for too many people because no one saw them. But you do now. And if any part of this hit you, type in the comments, I see my inner child now. Because healing begins the moment you stop waiting for someone else to do what you can do. Love the version of you that's still hurting. And if this helped you at all, share it with someone else who needs this reminder. You're not here by accident. You are drawn to this message because someone inside of you is ready to stop hiding and start healing. And healing isn't a destination. It's a journey. You say it with me. It's not just a destination. It's the journey. God bless.